Pastor Zillinger's Daily Devotions.
Psalm 122, a song of ascents of David. I was glad when they said to me, "Let us go to the house of the Lord." Our feet have been standing within your gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem built as a city that is bound firmly together, to which the tribes go up, the tribes of the Lord, as was decreed for Israel, to give thanks to the name of the Lord. Their thrones for judgment were set, the thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May they be secure who love you. Peace be within your walls and security within your towers. For my brothers and companions' sake, I will say, peace be with you. For the sake of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek your good. Once again, this psalm is a song of ascents, a liturgical psalm, in when they went to pilgrim festivals and when they went to the sacrifices that they had. They'd go up to Jerusalem because Jerusalem was higher up in elevation. And then when they went into the temple, they went up steps. The choir would usually sing on the steps for this, and so this is a song of ascents. This is something that they would sing, and also the choir would sing over and over. It's of David, or attributed to David, so David writing this for liturgy. Now, once again, David, it's at the very end of things. Solomon building the temple. David doesn't really get to see the splendor of the temple that much. That's at the end of things. And so David writes some music and says, okay, this is good for when we go to the tabernacle. This is good when we go to the temple eventually, and that's huge. And it's kind of in awe-inspiring. We go, oh, wow, this is amazing to see the temple, to see Jerusalem to go up. That thrones are set for judgment there. What that means is that just decrees are made. And usually in cities, that would be at the city gates. But then David has this of, hey, Jerusalem is even better. This is a God judgment. In fact, this is echoed with Jesus when he talks about to his disciples about judgment, and then in the book of Revelation as well. And then talking about praying for the city and peace being in their walls and peace be with the people of this. Jesus makes an amazing point when he comes in and he sees the temple and he sees Jerusalem. And he says he is the culmination of the temple of God. He's really the culmination of the city of God because he is the Lamb. He's in the center. He's the one who makes everything hold together and really what everything points to in the Old Testament and the New Testament. And I like this because the peace is in Christ. Now, if you don't have Christ, if you don't have him in the center, your city will always be one of bloodshed and violence and war and problems. And we kind of see that in the actual city of Jerusalem here and now. We see that there's lots of division in it. It's broken up into three parts with Christians and Jewish people and Islamic people, and they're fighting over religion and ways of doing things. And Christ came in to Jerusalem at his time and said he's the temple, that he's the one where everything is set. And if you have Christ, you have peace. And if Christ is in the center of our city or in the center of our homes or the center of our church, then we have peace. We have security, that we have family, that peace is upon us because it's peace with God. And wherever Christ is at, that's where we have that.
The Lord bless your day as well as your week.